This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, we're going to be dealing with just an isolated shower storm around tonight. Otherwise, partly to mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures fall down into the 60s overnight. The heat wave is coming to an end for a few days across the region. After tomorrow, we're going to cool down considerably. Rain and storms likely from late Friday into Saturday. Heavy rain is going to be possible in some areas. This is all thanks to the remnants of Tropical Depression Harold off to the south of us. Yesterday, we hit another record high in Scottsbluff at 103 degrees. We did end up with 0.08 of an inch of moisture, still about a half an inch above normal for the month, and 6 3/4 inches for the year. Cooler today than where we were the last couple of days, down into the 90s after 103 and 102s on the board there over the last 8 days. And again, another 0.08 of an inch of moisture. As far as moisture chances, they're going back up, especially Friday night, Saturday. That is when we expect rain to be likely here across the region. As we take a look at winds, they're going to be a little breezy at times Friday with some of those showers and storms. Otherwise, they will be pretty much held in check. Severe weather threat for today is minimal across the region and tomorrow as well. And even Friday, I think our severe weather chance is going to be pretty slim. It's heavy rain that we're going to be more concerned about with. Tomorrow, maybe into the Laramie Range, but then especially on Friday, we have a slight risk of heavy rain for a large portion of the North Platte River Valley southward. And then the marginal risk continues on Saturday a little further to our south and even into Sunday. Temperatures are still baking on the eastern half of the state, especially. We still have the upper 90s and low 100s there with the humidity. You could see we're down into the 90s here across our region, a few upper 80s in eastern Wyoming, even a 78 there in Cheyenne. Winds that are light, under 10 miles an hour, except for near a couple of those showers and storms that you could see. Really not going to amount to much this evening. They're going to be very isolated at best. Same story tomorrow, maybe a few more tomorrow than what we had today. They're going to form in the late afternoon hours and again slide off to the north and east and out of here tomorrow night. And then into Friday, we start to set the stage Friday for more widespread rain. Even by late Friday morning, as you can see, rain and thunderstorms moving across the area right on into Friday afternoon and evening. And then maybe late Friday night, things start to taper off a bit and become more showery. Overnight lows tonight in the 60s. Highs tomorrow going to be in the 90s again, and that heat going to be pushed further to the east. Now, as far as precip goes, right now we're targeting the southern areas of the Panhandle, far southeastern Wyoming for some of the heaviest rains, maybe an inch or two in some areas. Other areas may only pick up a half an inch or less, the further amounts to the north as you go. A stray shower or storm tonight, 64 for a low tomorrow. A similar situation, a stray shower or storm. One more hot day, 96 your high. We'll drop 20 degrees off that on Friday into the upper 70s, mid-70s on Saturday. Low 80s on Sunday with an isolated storm. We'll stay in the low 80s Monday, warm up a bit in the upper 80s Tuesday, and right back into the middle 90s with the heat coming back by the middle of next week.